Hi, I'm Melissa Ryan. Welcome back to my channel. This is Stripping Part 2, the How to Change Your Life series. I want to talk about if stripping is right for you. Maybe some reasons to do it. The number one reason stripping really works for me is I'm a writer. I feed off inspiration and I need time to get down my writing. With stripping, you'll make more money in quicker amounts of time than you would with other jobs. I could say fast money, that has such a bad connotation with it, but yeah, it's fast money. And I don't know, in this sort of world, you really need to take advantage. You really do. I've done my best to find writing jobs, but even if I do, I like to write, I guess, for myself. I'm not interested in writing things I'm not interested in. I'm working on a novel. I love poetry. I blog. I journal. Even when I think, it's almost, how can I write this down? How can I describe this? With stripping, there's downtime. I've worked at really nice clubs, gorgeous clubs, and I've worked at kind of shady little small clubs. You're gonna get downtime in both. When I first started, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a phone for about 3 years. But I began working in a club in Paris for the first time. My sister, she gave me this book right before I left for France. It was empty, relatively empty, when I started there. But I worked for about 3 months, and I was working on my novel, Mathilde and Cry. It was the very early stages. I wrote all of this at that club. It's completely full. Do you see how small the writing is? It's just, there's so much downtime. No one's going to bitch about you about what are you doing. People are interested, like, what are you writing about? But no one ever told me to put my notebook away. Never once. And I would bring notebooks to work for about a year. I was stripping. Earlier this year, I got a phone. I'm filming this on right now, so beautiful. And now I'll write on my phone, I'll journal. I'll work on my novel. Sometimes I'm lackadaisical, I'm not doing much. But the thing is, stripping allows you time to pursue other interests. I 100% recommend it for artists because artistry isn't really appreciated in this world like it should be. And it's very hard to really follow your dreams. And artists are such passionate people. You know, if you want to make music, if you draw pictures, if you're a photographer, stripping will give you money to pursue those interests and time to focus on them as well. I've gotten so much writing done working at strip clubs. Sometimes it feels like I'm being paid to write, and it could be the same for you. Some girls read, I've seen. Not everyone is pursuing other interests. I've never met a girl who wanted to be a stripper all her life, but some people just sort of let the money take over, the power sort of take over. I said before, there's so much freedom, and you can really drink as much as you want. I mean, you'll be fired if you act like a fucking idiot, but there's a lot of leeway. If you're an alcoholic, I wouldn't recommend stripping. If you need alcohol to feel comfortable taking off your clothes. Do something else. You want to feel good about it. You really do. I never felt ashamed doing it. I find it empowering. But I know not everyone's like that. So you just sort of have to decide. A good way to sort of figure out, I mean, I've talked about camming online, I've talked about stripping in clubs. If you go online, the site that I worked at, My Free Cams, there are non-nude models who work online, and sometimes they just talk, sometimes they dance and act sexy. I've seen a girl who literally, she just does gambling things and she never takes off her clothes, but these girls make money. So if you're not sure if it's right for you, if you're interested though, maybe try something like that. Get yourself an account, go online. If you don't want to take off your clothes, you don't have to. People will appreciate that though. People will pay for that. And it's a good way to see. Body types. Different looks. I've literally worked with so many different types of girls. Different sizes. Different ethnicities. Anyone under the sun, really. I worked with one woman who had only one breast. I don't know. You don't have to worry about looking a certain way to do this. The media really throws in your face that you have to look a certain way or be a certain size. I don't want you to worry about that. Of course, it's a superficial. There's superficialities in every sort of aspect of jobs. But yeah, you are going to walk around with loads of girls who you're going to think are prettier than you. Or, you know, maybe they're bitchy to you and, I don't know, you feel a certain type of way. You really have to feel secure with yourself. I've gained confidence through stripping. But you shouldn't go in really with a low self-esteem because it might break you down. You have to just sort of appreciate who you are, what you bring to the table, and know that people are going to be attracted to that. 100%. So yeah, decide if it's for you. Think about it. I guess the easiest way to maybe jump into it is I've worked in a bunch of different clubs, and in almost every one, some client, a girl, wants to get on stage. And pretty much she's always allowed to. Like, I've seen senior citizen women jump on stage and start taking off their clothes. I fucking love strip clubs. But yeah, if you want to do something like that, go to a strip club. Don't be stingy. Respect the girls. But yeah, jump on stage if you want to. Ask. I have seen girls get naked. I think that senior citizen woman got naked too. But yeah, that's another sort of easy way to sort of try it out with no real repercussions. I'm gonna say repercussions. I mean, clearly I'm putting this shit out on the internet. If everyone in my life found out that I did this, I'm over hiding it. I just think it would be a lot of trouble to start it all up right now. I'd rather just be more successful. I know I've come a long way, but I have so much further to go. And I want to really achieve all that. Families are interesting. I love my family. So, okay. I think this is good for stripping part 2. Maybe I'll do a part 3 in a bit. I have more things to add. But thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.